What's going on, everyone? It's the Niskel! Welcome back to Persona 3 FES. Before we head out, I actually found a few more combinations of Personas to make. So, getting rid of Natataishi and the Succubus we made last episode can give us Ubelarus. A big rock guy. I don't know, this one just looks like a lot of fun, and plus it's defensive as hell. Because it's a giant rock, and... okay, I think you understand. Thanks a lot, Maiko. You gave us a big rock, man. Oh, yeah, look at that defense stat. That's ingenious. And it also has Rakarmdra of all moves. Okay. Sure, so you can be really defensive and bring your people back to life. Then hit him with physical attacks. Sure, that'll work. I doubt I'll be keeping this guy, but let's see what else we can make. This looks pretty awesome. Yaxini of the Empress Arcana. Hey, Ubelarus. See ya! We're also going to be using Giri Mekala, because I didn't think I'd be using him anyway. We don't have an Empress Arcana yet. Let's go ahead and make this. And I know we haven't started the social link yet, but still, it'll be good to have at least one in the compendium. It's not going to get 80 points, but who cares? It looks cool. Victory or death for me? I get to choose? I don't know if I'm going to keep this one. I mean, it didn't get any levels. Alright, I really like this one. Mediarama and Mind Charge, and it's also a wind persona. So let's take out Taki Mikazuchi, Yaxini, and Mott. All three of those to get Titania. I managed to make it a little better. And I think I'm going to keep this one around. It's got two different elements of magic. It's a healer, and it's a lover's arcana, so I can use it with Yukari. I've made the Queen of the Fairies! Let's see, what else are you going to get? Magarula. Knew you were going to get that. And what else? Mabufula. Oh, seriously? Another element? Oh, that's awesome! Oh, but not till next level. Oh well. One final thing before we leave Tartarus, and I can't believe this, but let me show you something. One of the requests I have now, in fact one request I've had for a very long time, is the Mikazuki Munechika. This is a katana that you can find in Tasaya. You find it in rare chests. It's a difficulty 4. And for good reason. While you are walking through Tasaya, you can only get this katana in a rare chest, so you just have an option for it to show up every now and again on floors 118, 128, and 132. Now, compare that to the other katana we had to get in Tasaya that only shows up on 142, 150, and 156. But kind of the kicker, and also kind of the kick in the face, is the Mikazuki Munechika can also show up in rank 7 sword cards in the card shuffle. How often did I get card shuffle? Well, all the time. 7 cards start showing up in the second half of Tasaya. Not once did one of them show up. I have been searching for this thing, grand total, about 7 hours, maybe more, for all the restarts I've had to do. So in grand total, I've been searching for this thing for hours. While running through Tartarus, I found a treasure floor. With the Reaper. It was all golden chests. I found 2. All of that time wasted trying to find this damn katana, and I just find a treasure floor. It's like, oh, you've spent enough time looking for this. Have 2. Friggin'... oh, God, I hate FES sometimes. Anyway, let's go turn this into Elizabeth. This is the last request that I have to deal with for a good long while, and I'm so glad to get this one off the list. Elizabeth, I did it! Can you please cancel this request forever and beyond? I never want to do it again. The crescent moon, you don't say. Yeah, it's beautiful. Here, I've got 2. You want the other one? I'm sure they do. Probably increases their deadliness. Aw, heart-shaped sword. Well, that'd be kind of adorable. And all of that for 2 Cup of King. Great. And that is that. We're still working on the Sengoku era helm. We can't make this yet. We can't do this yet. That's in the 5th block. We are finally done. That's it. Let me get the personas I need in the upcoming days, and then we'll finally get this episode on the road. It feels so good to not have to worry about requests anymore. While grinding in Tartarus, I managed to get up to level 53, got some cool new personas to use. Tired as all hell, and I have 1.5 million. Everybody else is in the higher 40s, I think except for Koromaru. I didn't even use him at all during Tartarus, and everybody else went home. And while going through those upper floors, it's actually really crazy how quickly your party members can level up. It's just like every few battles, it's like Aigus would level up again, or Mitsuru would level up again, and oh my gosh, she got a brand new move. Speaking of which, Yukari has learned all her moves now. Her last one was Magarula. And it was actually really helpful with some of the different shadows that we had to encounter. Bunch of rocks. And it's the weekend. Yay, finally. Finally the weekend, which means I can buy from Tanaka. What? Seriously? Wow! I don't know how the game timed that, but apparently I was supposed to get my package before I could buy anything else again. I wonder what would happen if you bought 2 things. Would that mess up the programming that bad? Instant ramen. You know what? This deal kind of sucks, and I don't want it. Oh no, I missed my chance for something that would only be useful to one of my party members. I'm sure somebody else could use it, but really, there's no point. Since it is Sunday, today is Akinari. Gotta go see him, see how he's doing, and I think it's just gonna be a lazy Sunday. It's kind of one of those days where you really don't want to do anything, you just chill for the entire day. That sounds just grand. And Akinari, he's gonna help us relax, right? We're not gonna have to do anything depressing today, right? Of course not. How you doing? There's a lot of chirping happening as Akinari is coughing his guts up. You're gonna make it? Okay, sure. Stay as long as you want me to. That's good. Life is just simply unfair, Akinari. Oh my god, that's so sad. Good lord. Wow! I would only joke about that when he couldn't hear me. And even then I'd feel like a terrible person. I don't know. The philosophy comes in again. I understand why I'm dying, but why am I dying? I mean, there's more to life than just living day to day. You gotta make the most of it. A daily reminder that he will no longer be a part of this world soon. Our presence is the one thing keeping him positive, so that he doesn't always think that death is just around the corner. I'm glad we can do something for him. God, I feel bad for the poor guy. Okay, it was good seeing you too. We'll meet up again soon. Probably next Sunday. Hopefully. Maybe. I haven't thought that far ahead.
Hi, how was your day?
Hi, Fuuka. It's a lovely outfit you're wearing. For tonight, is Koromaru doing anything? What's up, dog? Oh, cool! Let's go for a walk. God, the bugs are obnoxious. Oh my god, it's Yuko! How you doing? He's my pooch. Wait. Oh, that's unfortunate. Koro's the best. Look at him go! 3 points, just for going on a walk with Koromaru. Sweet. Don't seem to be feeling well. That's a cue for me to sleep early. Tomorrow's going to be very interesting because I'm going to have to manipulate the in-game clock and what happens during late night hours. That should be fun, and if I do it right, I won't have to worry about things in my near future. Oh my god, exams! Those happened! Pfft, I don't even think I have to worry. I'm the smartest guy there is. I'm Hajime. Turns out I got number 2. Who is number 1? I'll go hunt them down. Who is better than me? It turns out it's Junpei. Then I have to question life and everything there is. Highest in your class. That's what I like to see. Look at those charm points I don't need. Mitsuru is gonna give us a gift for scoring the highest. Don't think she's here today. She'll probably be here tomorrow. Which is fine by me. I got stuff to do today. Mitsuru, I have to make time for you. I don't want to go over the tests. 100% Hajime here. Does anyone here buy a new calendar every year? Why am I wasting my money? Calendars, only a set number of patterns. Oh, seriously? I guess I had my questioning face on a bit too early. Calendar patterns? That's 14! Whoa, look at me! Smart guy! As you could probably tell, Portable was recorded first. Yep, the reason there are 14 and not just 7 is because of the infamous leap year. That can mess up a calendar and make it so that there are all of a sudden 14 patterns. See, I could do your job, Ms. Maihara. If that was your name, I wasn't really paying attention. We have to go check up on that Sengoku-era helm. Mr. Ono, if you are not in the faculty office, I'm gonna just pout and not do anything. Not really much I could do, and I don't really want to threaten the teacher. I mean, I'm a genius. I'm Hajime. Please be here today. Tired of playing cat and mouse. Yes! Oh my god! You were waiting to run from me. Don't stop being such a big fanboy. Come on, I just want to borrow it. Nope, haven't reconsidered. The girl in blue wants it. Yeah, sure. Thank you, Mr. Ono. Yes. It'll become my family heirloom. I'll pass it down from generation to generation, and then my grandkids will sell it for high cash. Thank you! I'll treasure it. This is how it should be? Why would you just give some random item to one of your students? Especially if you've been dodging them for over 5 days? See, you have multiples! Come on! At this point, they're like Pokemon cards. If you have doubles, you can give them away. Unless they're a really rare 3-star card, then no, don't give those away. I'm so far behind in Pokemon cards, I don't even know if that's the highest rarity anymore. There's probably like EX 5 stars, and they're impossible to get except in magazines that are only sold in Japan, but are somehow in English. Look, I just remember Red Gyarados with the 3 stars, okay? That was awesome. Finally, I got that helm. Oh, before I forget, let's go turn it into Elizabeth. Elizabeth, I have brought you an impossible heirloom. Not as bad as that stupid katana you wanted me to get, but here. Have a Sengoku-era helm. Oh, I didn't know it had the character of love on it. I love this helm, and it loves my head. Turns into a mimic and starts sucking out my brains. It loves my brains! You know, Elizabeth, you wearing a Sengoku-era helm would be pretty sweet. Look at that! No more! We don't have to deal with any more! I only have 3 open ones, and the only reason I can't do those yet is because of my level, and the fact that the 5th block of Tartarus doesn't exist yet, even though I know what it's called, and know there will be a 5th block, but we'll deal with that later. The actual thing we're doing today is hanging out with Yukari. How you doing? Aw, thanks. I would love some company. Especially your company. Let's go have some fun! Let's go get fucked up, Yukari! Let's go run in traffic! Let's go bang our heads against the wall, I don't know. Or we can go to Paulownia Mall. I was just here, actually. Am I carrying everything? Nah, I've got all the time in the world. Oh, Yukari, you're peeing. That sounded strange. Seems to be a very important phone call. In fact, the music would say it is a very important phone call. Spam? Oh, no, she's still on the phone. Whoops. Watch as Hajime slowly starts to understand what's going on in this phone call. With very little context, he at least knows who the caller is. And that it's a very touchy situation. That's fine. Phone calls happen, especially with somebody that you sounded like you didn't want to talk to, but you okay? I kind of gathered that, yes. Oh, good for her. Wait a minute. Like, is this the 10th time she's asked to be remarried, or... Okay, that's a bit of a destructive personality. I don't like that. I agree, it's not fair. You sure? Because I've got all day. I mean, the only other thing I was going to do was go home and maybe sleep. That's boring. You call it weakness, and I'm along the same page as you? But then again, her husband died. She's hurting too, you know. You already are. You're living in a dorm. I'm sorry. Stick up for yourself. Wow, we're actually getting some insight into her life. Her home life with her mom and her new resolve to just live on her own and not be like her mother. She's growing up so fast. I really hope she does make up with her mom in the end. Otherwise, that would just be sad. And I don't like people to be sad. Especially me. Oh boy, she trusts me. You shouldn't do that, Yukari, because I'm a son of a bitch. Thanks. It's a good thing I never answer. I mean, out loud. Okay, well, if you ever need a pack mule, you know where I live. Darn, we just had one more store. Could have gotten her something cute.
Hello.
Yo, Ken. Yeah, my exams are over. You're raring to go to Tartarus? All for Shinji. Yep, we're all fighting for him in a way. Now, for the fun part. We are going to manipulate the game. Hi, Fuuka. Guess what? We're going to Tartarus. I don't care who's available. We're going. Now, why are we going if we were just there? Believe it or not, we are doing all of this to skip a phone call. This is where a max social link run is going to get very complicated. Because you have to basically juggle girlfriends, I know how terrible that sounds. But since you are juggling Yukari and Yuko at this point, if you're following along, you really don't want to pick up the phone on this night. Otherwise, there's going to be an issue. So, go into Tartarus, leave, and now the phone calls have been reshuffled to show up on a different day. And in fact, let me think. It should show up Thursday. Yeah, we really don't need a Monday night phone call. Instead, we need a Thursday one.
Okay, class. I know you've been busy lately, but you all remember to do your homework, right? Just because you're not taking a literature class next year doesn't mean you can blow off classic lit. Hey, are you listening to me?
What's wrong, Fuuka? You look kind of down. Huh? Talk to me. Tell me what's bothering you. It's about Aragaki-senpai. Oh, pretty shocking, huh? Never seen him at school, but I've seen him around town. I wonder if he really did get caught up in some kind of crime. Some things you can never get back. I know that from all the things that have happened with my parents. I've sort of been avoiding the question. But is it okay for me to go on like this? Parents, huh? I can relate to that. But you'll be okay, right?
Natsuki, what are you waiting for? Come on up.
Yeah.
Don't you want to give your classmates a proper goodbye?
Huh? What's going on? Hello everyone. I know it hasn't been that long, but I feel like I've made some good friends. I'll remember each and every one of you, even after I transfer. Thank you. How's that? Transfer? What? You're a weird one, you know? The biggest bitch in the school is leaving, and you feel sorry for her. You're transferring? And you didn't say anything? It's not like telling you would have changed anything. Why make us both depressed? Anyway, my dad's pretty sick. And they say it'll take some time for him to recover. And we don't really have that much money, so we can't afford to stay here. You know, I still think you're crazy for being friends with someone like me. But, like I said before, we're both in the same boat. My parents act like I don't even exist. I hate living at home. That's why I was so jealous when you moved into the dorm. Natsuki-chan. But, Fuuka, your house is nearby and your parents are pretty normal. So why'd you move? Huh? Well, If you don't want to tell me, that's okay. But if it's something that you and your folks can work out, then do it while you have the chance. It'll be a while before my dad's in any condition for us to have a heart-to-heart. What am I doing? This isn't what I wanted to talk about. You know, Fuuka, I used to think that every day was just the same. And I'm only saying this because it's you. But you don't get any second chances in life. If you accept the way things are, then they'll never change. This is the last time I'll see this view. I won't be in school next week because I'll be packing, so guess this is goodbye. No! It's okay. Everything will be all right. Come on, don't give me that look. But... Hey, I'm not helpless, you know. I've changed a lot since I met you. I'm gonna try and figure out what I really want now. So, I hope you do the same. What I really want? I used to try and please everyone. I was afraid of not being liked, so I did my best to fit in. But I never really thought about what I wanted. That is so like you, Fuuka. Well, I say, if they don't accept you for who you are, then screw them. But I like you, even if you don't like yourself. Natsuki-chan. Well, better get going. Natsuki-chan! Natsuki-chan. Even if we're apart, we'll still be connected. It all makes sense now. I've always been so worried about how others are feeling. That's why my power allows me to stay connected with them. I guess there is something I want after all. It makes me happy to see everyone else happy too. So, I want us all to remain friends. The power to connect people even when they're apart. My persona has given me this amazing gift. There you are. Why? Did something happen? It is surprising to find you on the rooftop.
We were just wondering what you were up to.
Everything's okay now. I've made up my mind. I'll do as much as I can with my power. For my sake, as well as the sake of others. Okay. Sorry, I guess that was sort of random, wasn't it?
Are you sure you're all right?
Oh my god, people want to hang out! After such a great Fuuka moment, who wants to hang out? Oh, it's just Kisuke! What? I don't know! Leave me alone! I'm trying to absorb that great scene that Fuuka just had with her only friend besides us! I'm sorry, Kisuke. I'm kind of throwing that in your face. I really didn't mean it, buddy. I actually really like that scene. Fuuka wants to be friends with everybody and stay connected with everybody. That's incredibly different from where she was when we first met her. Next time on Persona 3 FES, we got more hanging out with people to do. That was a weird way to phrase that. I'll see you guys next time.